Friday. We made another Friday. It's foundation review time. Wait, let me put a little more silver in my background. Foundation review time today is all about L'Oreal Paris. Side note, I filled in my brows with the L'Oreal brow definer, but this video is not about that. It's all about this. Now, we can say oldie, but we don't know if it's your drugstore diva, okay? I'm all about beauty on a budget over here, but anybody that's a friend of Diva TV, you know that when it comes down to your drugstore brands, I am that coupon girl. So I'm going to get it and I'm going to test it out. If you're about my shade, which is like NW45, 410 Fenty, and your combo oily, follow along. Prime with my NYX Angel Veil already, and I can already tell you this foundation has to be shake, and it is water based, meaning the main ingredients in this is water. With that being said, when the foundations are that thin and they're easily to move around, don't even bother with a brush, because water-based foundations you're supposed to be able to build on. The color I have is, well, I don't know, but as you can see, it's looking a little orangey, and I knew this because I tested this already, but I'm going to bring it back to life because Infallible has a whole line of products, and the Pro Matte I really liked. Well, I liked this some years ago, but different medications or whatnot have my skin sometime on the dryer, sometime I'm combo oily. I wanted to switch. So in my high pigment area here, you can see that it's not full coverage, but it does say that it gives you 24 hours of coverage. It's very soft, it's gliding on, and this foundation, I can also tell you that that Pro Glow theme, anytime you see that, we know those aren't mattifying foundations. A lot of glycerin and a whole lot of other things, and it is in this foundation. This is one of these foundations that did not come in a whole lot of other colors, and I finally figured out why. It's giving me soft BB cream vibes, which the foundation does advertise 24 hours of wear with a glow finish. Ideal for combination to dry to normal skin. The Pro Matte would be for combination oily. The Pro Glow concealer gives a lightweight coverage, so if you're looking for full coverage, this concealer is not going to be it. It tells you that right off the bat, but nonetheless, you know, it could be mixed with other things. This foundation, like I said, water is the first ingredient, as well as carmine. Carmine is the last ingredient, which it should. And if you don't know what carmine is in products, it ain't cruelty free. Let's put the ingredients list on the side, because there's a whole lot of something going on in this foundation, and I just think it's kind of unnecessary. But guess what? I'm gonna take one for the team on this one, and who knows, it actually may be great. But as you can see, look, the Pro Glow concealer blended out perfectly, and it's not squeaky and it's not patchy, so at least we on to the good part for that. I'm low-key hyped because this is my summer shade. I brought it down to my neck to make it work, and I didn't even touch it with no powder. Miami tan over here. I'm loving it so far, no lie. This setting spray, I mean, I feel like you can get that in anywhere to be. Let me go ahead and give that review on that. Now, the concealer is silica based, which means if you have drier under eyes, this is going to work for you. So when I let that first layer dry down, I did go back to put on some more, and it is buildable, but it's not creasing. It blended out so soft. Moving on to the powder. Now, this powder, I didn't understand it at all, because when you look at it, it has a deeper shade and it has a lighter shade. So when I read up on it, it's supposed to be for a all over glow finish, and you can take the lighter shade and build up in your highlighted areas. I think this may come off a little too ashy, so I'm gonna buff it all together and set the face and see here. And I've already dabbed on something and I'm blending it together, but I'm telling you, this ain't giving me something I can feel. But on standby, I do have my babies, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. I have this one in golden beige because if you don't want to set with powder, you know, your lighter powder, no foundation routines are good for going under the eye and just setting under the eye and giving that brightness. Matte, my top broke, but the powder in cocoa, and just use this on your outer L'Oreal Infallible spray to kill some of the powdery finish. And it is 3:48 in the afternoon where I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this the true wear test. And if you follow me by now, you know when I come back on camera, my eye makeup and all that will be done. And I am back, and it is 9:24. This is how the foundation is looking. It's dewy and glowy, and I am a little shiny. However, my Fenty Invisimatte would have been fine, or just a dab of a beauty blender, and it would just control that shine and take it about Carmine. Carmine is Cricket's Crush that holds pigment. Drugstore brands don't go into deeper shades because I'm not going to say they don't have the resources. They just don't want to put the money. Make such a big deal when they find out a product is cruelty free, because they're like, look at what we got for as color, pigmentation, woman of color, and didn't have to use animal products to get it. However, nonetheless, I like the finish. See y'all next video, which will be, I went against the grain, Makeup Revolution, their foundation stick. I never do stick foundations, and the concealer.